Hello, and welcome to the first and only presidential video chat for the Oklahoma City Astronomy Club. I'd like to take this time to wish my sincerest hope that everyone is safe and healthy and encourage everybody to go outdoors. I'm recording this video on Wednesday morning. It's a beautiful day outside. It's sunny and it's warm, and there's a lot going on in astronomy and with the Oklahoma City Astronomy Club. One of the most exciting things is our new building project out at Okie-Tex, and so we actually have started construction. They are pouring the concrete pad and we've ordered the building, and so we are well underway with that. One thing that I like about springtime in Oklahoma is that it's nice and warm and the temperature is just right for observing, and the skies are pretty good if it's not thunderstorms, and also the insects haven't come out yet, so there aren't any bugs around to bother you, unless of course you're talking about COVID-19. But I would like to remind everybody that to go outside and keep adequate social distance, but enjoy nature in the daytime and enjoy nature at night, especially with your astronomy equipment. Make sure you renew your membership this month. And if anybody has any ideas for presentations or would like to volunteer for a presentation, please let me know. We can always use your help. But I thought I would talk a little bit this month about what we're doing with the Astronomy Club. It's different times for everybody around the country and around the world. And obviously we're not going to have an in-person meeting in April. The museum is still closed, but we can still do a lot of things with astronomy, and hopefully you'll find this video chat useful. I'd like to thank Danny McDonald for putting this together and putting it in some format in which he can send it out to you guys. But if you don't know, I would like to remind everybody that I actually have a PhD in chemistry. Yay! And I work in the chemistry department at the University of Oklahoma. It's actually the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry. And what I do there is I have a research lab, I teach classes, and I supervise researchers as we develop new antibiotics and treatments for infectious disease. Now, before you get too far, I'm not an expert on viruses or viral diseases or an expert on COVID-19, but I do read the CDC guidelines and I listen to the medical experts. And there's a couple of things I'd just like to say from my perspective. And that is, one, COVID-19 is easy to avoid. And the way you avoid it is stay away from infected people. That's pretty easy. That's why we have all this social distancing. The other way to avoid it is don't touch your face. So how do you get COVID-19? With your fingers. And your fingers touch something that has COVID-19, then you touch your face, it gets in your body, that's how you get the disease. So don't touch your face. Don't touch other people. Other people may have the virus on them. So don't touch other people, don't touch your face, and maybe more importantly, don't touch other people's faces. There's also been talk about face masks, and a face mask may not help you directly avoid the virus per se, but it is a good reminder to avoid touching your face. And so if you have something on your face, it reminds you, oh yeah, I shouldn't touch my face. For me, I have a mustache. Sometimes I like to, my mustache will get itchy and scratchy. And so how I deal with that is I don't use my fingertips. I use the back of my fingers and I scratch my mustache with the back of my fingers or my knuckle, right? And that's because if I touch a surface, the virus is gonna be on my fingertips. I'm not touching a surface with the backside of my hand. Nevertheless, I always wash my hands several times a day. And so I think that's a good thing to remind you about also, is that COVID-19 is a wimpy virus. It's really easy to kill with soap and water. It's really easy to kill with disinfectants. Now, the reason it's deadly is because we don't have immunity to it. It's a new virus. But okay, don't touch other people, don't touch your face, wash your hands all the time. You should be safe. Face mask may not help, but a face mask will reduce your personal anxiety about going out in public and being around people. Keep your social distance. But if you have a face mask on, it reminds you not to touch your face, but also lets other people around you know that you've taken this seriously. So it kind of reduces your anxiety and the anxiety of people around you. If you have to open a door, don't use your fingers. Use your elbow or your hips if you can. If you have to open a door, find something else to open it up, right? Don't use your fingertips. Find some sort of device, like put your keys in the door and try and open the door that way. Or if you have to touch the door handle, then disinfect it right away. Disinfect it with soap and water. So I often put soapy water on something and let it sit there and let it dry and leave that soapy water till it dries and then wipe it off. That's how I wash my hands and face. Yes, I sing happy birthday to me, but then I let it dry, right? And I put it on my face, the soapy water, and let it dry. And then I wipe it off afterwards. And so that gives you a couple of minutes for that soapy water to actually kill the virus. So don't be scared of COVID-19, but keep your distance. The most important thing is don't infect other people if you have it. And to avoid getting infected, make sure that you don't touch your face. I've said that 14 times, but I think that's an important thing to remember. We'll all get through this. The nice thing about astronomy is it doesn't require any group activity. It's not like pickup basketball or something where you play with a group of people. Get your astronomy equipment out, go outside, enjoy the stars, post lots of pictures, post videos of you outside, and hopefully we'll be back together in May and we can, start sharing stories about how we went through this crisis together. So that's all I have to say for now. So everybody stay safe. I think this will be fantastic once we get through this, because everybody will have a renewed sense of community and what it's like to get through something together. And so anyway, that's all I have to say. If you have any questions about the Astronomy Club, go ahead and send me an email. And that email is president@okcastroclub.com. Post something on the discussion board. And if you have any complaints about the video chat that I'm doing, send them to Danny, because he's the one who's going to post this. So we'll leave it up to him. But thank you for watching this. I miss everybody, and I really wish we could get together. And I look forward to seeing all of you soon. Okay, bye-bye.